todos, sean bienvenidos a un nuevo video. Soy Gabriel 565 y estamos en Genshin Impact, donde lo dejamos en el anterior video despidiéndonos con un perrito hermoso, precioso de Luigi. ¿Qué hicimos en el anterior video? Pues en el anterior video terminamos lo que era la misión legendaria, que era de hacer la cámara de Jade y unas cositas más que ya les puse, que pasaron un montón de cosas y pues al final, como era nada más la obra que iba a ser una, bueno, ya saben quién, se me acaba de olvidar en su nombre. Bueno, el caso es que hizo como una obra, hizo una narración de una persona y era como un tipo fiestecita de festejo, un convivio para festejar de que está lista la cámara de Jade, que todo salió bien como lo esperaban. Y pues como era corto, nos pusimos a hacer unas misioncitas secundarias de aquí de Luigi. Y es todo lo que hicimos. Pero ahora, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Hoy tenemos que ir a Monstance, porque nos vamos a encontrar con alguien para seguir el modo de historia. Se prendió la cámara de Jade, qué bonita. Bueno, vamos allá. A ver qué nos pone, a ver.
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
Estoy reclutando compañeros.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
¿Será posible?
Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Debe ser un familiar de aquella.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Así que puede que sea una persona difícil con la que es difícil tratar.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
De acuerdo. Entonces, sobre este extraño...
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Ah, caray. ¿Pero qué ha pasado? ¿Pero qué ha pasado? Ok, tenemos que buscar a ese señor. Parece pelo güero con un parche en el ojo. Vamos a ver. Lechuga. A ver, lechuga. Digo, Larense.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
Estoy buscando a un forastero con un parche en el ojo.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Ok, vamos para allá. Qué curiosidad, pelo güero, un parche y forastero.
What? You need something?
Estoy buscando a un forastero con un parche en el ojo.
Yeah, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Bueno, vamos a hablar con él a ver qué dice.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Otra vez sin ofrecerme vino.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday, so he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Ok. Ven chicos, ahora sí podemos seguir con la misión principal.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Even if you are a close friend.
¿Eh? ¿En esa área? No, está abajo. Ok. ¿Dónde está? Hay que estar discretamente. Oh, muy buenas tardes, señor. Le vengo ofreciendo un Hola, soy aventurero del gremio de aventureros. Hola, soy un caballero honorario de los caballeros de Faunis.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
Hola, soy una viajera.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Estoy buscando a mi hermano.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
Soy yo, parece que está flotando.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
Es mi comida de emergencia. Es mi comida de emergencia.
True, and you knew it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Estoy reclutando compañeros de aventura.
Sure.
¿Qué?
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
but I will require advance payment.
¿Pagarte? Ah, ¿cuánto tienes en mente?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
¿Eso es todo?
That's it.
Well, now
Wow.
Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Aquí tienen los 500 moras.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Tengo que Tengo que responder todas
The
correctamente.
answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Entendido.
Question 1.
A ver.
The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
No, ¿cómo sabes que Venti es?
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
Fue por el trabajo en equipo de todos los ciudadanos de Mondstadt.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Todos los habitantes de Liyue.
So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Quizás ninguno de los
So,
dos.
this is your answer then. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
¿A qué te refieres con él?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Me he encontrado con algunos magos del abismo antes.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being, one that commands the Abyss Mages.
Desde el incidente de Divalin no hemos...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
No me vencerán.
We're super duper strong!
That manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
¿Pero qué ha pasado? A ver. Nos encontramos con una persona que solo acepta misiones ¿del qué? De esa cosa. Pero como, o sea, este es como una historia, un paso más para la historia de saber de qué pasó con nuestro hermano. Él lo conoce, sabemos que lo conoce, bueno, no, el personaje no sabe que lo conoce, nosotros sabemos que lo conoce. Y ahora, después de unas preguntas y de haber pagarle 500 moras, vamos a tener que hacer una misión que él puso al templo del halcón. Ok.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the abyss. The falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
¿De qué hablas?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Dying left. Ok. Entremos. Ok. Empezamos.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
¿Eres perro o qué?
Wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Ese señor se cree perro. Huele todo. Pero se tendrá que esperar porque hay cositas que hay que agarrar. Supongo que... Ay.
By royal decree.
Ahí dije, no se puso, pero explotó. ¿Por qué explotaría? O sea, no se quedó quieto para... así como siempre. ¿Qué le pasa, señor? Ay, los dos de una. Ay, estoy agarrando experiencia. No. Esta experiencia puede ser para los otros personajes que tengo. Un cofrecito. A ver, no, esto no se destruye. Tenemos cofrecito aquí. Mejor lo cambio el Hansen. Me están dando experiencia y el Hansen... Lo quiero subir de experiencia al Hansen. Pero el Hansen... Ay, pensé que iba a explotar. Eso. Y top. Ahora sigamos. Vamos. A ver si puedo hacer esto lo más rápido posible. Uy.
Let the show begin.
Vamos a ver. Agüita morena. Si no me pido ningún personaje de tiro porque no tengo. Arquero, aguanta las filitas y ya tú. Primero voy contra este muñequito. Cálmalas. Sí, mira, creo que voy a ocupar un virus. Bien. Y aquí de esto. Un poquito de esto. Por ahí hay un poco. Ah, ahí está el cofre. Ahí hay un cofre. A ver si nos dejan cambiar el personaje, aunque no creo. Y no vi la... No, ¿saben qué no vi? Creo que ya. Creo que no se necesitará. El último no. Pues falsa alarma. Ok, vamos. Vámonos. Uy.
I'll protect us.
Primero el de fuego, primero el de piro.
Oh,
Tenga para que se tenga. Y ahí está nuestro. De una los dos. Y
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
¿Qué más puede decirme de la Orden del Abismo?
The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history.
Okay.
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
El emisario. Vamos, completamos el misterio, iba a decir, el desafío. Pero, ¿cómo? ¿Cómo que son amigos? Él y el abismo son amigos. O sea que está acostumbrado a ir. Muchas dudas y... Chicos, chicas, hasta aquí estaré dejando este video. Sé que se está poniendo muy interesante, bueno, más que todo porque hubo unos contratiempos al inicio. Sé que preferirían que fuera todo de corrido. Si les ha gustado, darle like, compartirlo con sus amigos, suscribirse para más contenido similar. Si quieren saber cómo hemos llegado hasta aquí, vayan a mis otros videos anteriores donde sabrán qué ha pasado y por qué. Y si quieren saber qué va a pasar después, quédense a esperar al siguiente episodio que se vienen cositas buenas. Y comentar qué les ha parecido este video, qué opinan de todo esto que está pasando. Primero de que quién será este señor y por qué tiene tanta ¿cómo se dice? Tanta información sobre el abismo y sobre tal vez nuestro hermano. Bueno, que Lumine no sabe que él conoce y le hice una entrevista a su hermano. Pero nosotros sí lo sabemos, pero ella no. Más que decir, chicos, ya hasta aquí me despido. Bye bye.